श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी पावन हजूरी विच बैठी हुई साध संगत जीओ, आओ गज के फतेह बुलाओ। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। आओ साध संगत जी, सब तो पहला गुरु साहिब जी का नमस्कार। उस धन धन गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी महाराज नूं प्रणाम है, नमस्कार है। आओ शब्द नाल जुड़िए। ऐसे गुरु को बल बल जाइए, आप मुक्त मोहिताए। ऐसे गुरु को बल बल जाइए, ऐसे गुरु को बल बल जाइए। गुर को बल बल जाए, ऐसे गुर को बल बल जाए, बिसम ही गई है लाल गुलाल रंगारे लाल गुलाल रंगारे को नानक संतन रस आई है नानक संतन रस आई है जो चाक गुंगा मुस्कान जो चाक गुंगा मुस्कान जो चाक गुंगा मुस्कान ऐसे गुर को बल बल जाए ऐसे गुर को बल बल जाए आप मुकत मोहिता आप मुकत मोहिता ऐसे गुर को बल बल जाए ऐसे गुर को बल बल जाए आप मुकत मोहिता आप मुकत मोहिता आप मुकत आप मुकत आप मुकत मोहिता आप मुकत गुरु प्यारे साथ संगत जी, धन धन सतगुरु श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी महाराज ਨੂੰ नमस्कार है जिन्होंने कृपा की है इजाजत बख्शी है उन्होंने दरबार में सानू सभा ਨੂੰ ਲਿਆਂਦਾ है ਅਸੀਂ साध संगत जी बड़े बड़े भागे हाँ कि गुरु साहिब जी ने अज के सवेर के दीवाना विच हाजरी भराउंदे हैं सानू लागे लेके आए हैं गुरु साहिब जी नमस्कार साध संगत जी आप जी मेहर भरे हथ रख के गुरु साहिब जी कृपा करन सभा ते आप आओ साध संगत जी गुरु साहिब जी की कथा विचार विच जुड़ना है इजाजत बख्शियो कि अंग्रेजी और पंजाबी दे विच नाल आपां रल मिल के विचारां करनियां हन So Sad Sangat ji, we're so blessed to be able to come into the Darbar, the sanctuary of Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And Sad Sangat ji, as we reflect upon Gurbani, we reflect upon the Shabads, we try to understand what is Guru Sahib Ji saying to us. Guru Sahib Ji sanu ki keh rahe hain? Sad Sangat ji, kal vichar hundi si, kal shami, yesterday evening, we were doing vichar on a Shabad by Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj in Basant Raag. And Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj, they would say to us, Vanaspati Mauli, Jaiye Basant, that this time of Basant has come, of where we can blossom. Like we see nature, we see flowers blossoming, we see trees blossoming, we see grass and fields becoming green. In this very same way, Guru Sahib Ji in their Gurbani, they tell us that we can also blossom. ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਮੌਲੇ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੀ ਮਨ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਪਿਆਰ ਸ਼ਰਧਾ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਬਣ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਵੱਧ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ. It can increase and improve and that longing, that loving can really go further in this time of Basant. But Basant is within our heart as well. Guru Sahib Ji continue and they say, Ehman Maulaya, Satguru Sang. So last night we were doing vichar of what does Satguru Sang mean? What does that pankti mean? And this is coming to the sanctuary of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj for us today. Coming closer to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And Sadh Sangat Ji, with Guruji's Kirpa, I'd like to explore that a bit further with the Shabads that we've been reciting. Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj in the Shabad, they say to us, Narayan and Narbat Namaskar hai. That onu Namaskar, us Akal Purkh Vaheguru nu, Paramatma nu, that one divine being we call God, we call the Master, we call the Lord, we call so many names for that one. Guru Sahib Ji is doing Namaskar, bowing down to that one. Aise Guru ko bal bal jaiye, aap mukat mohitar hai. That this Guru, see, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਲਹਾਰੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਬਲਹਾਰੇ means to sacrifice. I give my everything to this Guru who are themselves liberated, not connected to this physical world in any way. And we will also be saved and liberated when we come into the sanctuary of Satguru Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Aakho Satnam Shri Vaheguru. Aise Guru ko bal bal jaiye. Be such a sacrifice to such a Guru. Bow down to such a Guru. Aap mukat ne. ਉਹ ਆਪ ਇਹ ਧਰਤੀ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕੋਈ ਮੋਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕੋਈ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕੋਈ ਕਾਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਕੋਈ ਅਹੰਕਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. They're mukat from these vices. They're mukat, they're liberated. They're not connected to these relationships, these materialistic things we have. They have no connection like that, no materialistic attachment. ਉਹ ਮੁਕਤ ਨੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਆਪ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਨੇ. They are Guru Sahib Ji, our Vaheguru Ji themselves. The form of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj that we have with us today is the physical form of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji for us today. Aakho Satnam Shri Vaheguru. You are not in the court of just a scripture. You are in the court of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji themselves. This is the darbar of the Guru. Sadh Sangat Ji, we all of us are in the darbar of Satguru Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. ਜੇ ਉਹ ਆਪ ਮੁਕਤ ਨੇ ਨਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਇਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਮੁਕਤ ਕਰਾਉਣ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮੁਕਤੀ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ. They can make us liberated. They can help us disconnect from all these materialistic things in the world as well. How? That's the question. Where's the magic? How does this happen? Sadh Sangat Ji, the vichar today is that how do we experience that bliss within? Ek gal apa siddh kar liye. Let's just make one thing clear. Guru Sahib Ji's complete objective and focus is to help the whole world, not just Punjabi people, not just Sikh people, not just people of a brown complexion, any human being. They are here to help everyone. Even the creation, even animals, everyone. Whoever can come into the sanctuary of Guru Sahib Ji. Mukat karan aaye ne sanu to help save us. So the question then really is how? How do we do that? And then how do we experience that bliss within us? Because this is the whole point of today, right? How do we experience that bliss? And with Guru Sahib Ji's Kirpa, I'd like to share a Shabad with Sadh Sangat. Guru Sahib Ji, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, they bless us with a Shabad in Raag Basant. Ek Pita, Ekas ke hum Barak, tu mera gur hai. Shayad tuse ye Shabad sunaya hoga. Sadh Sangat Ji Maharaj explains in this Shabad to us, and we're going to go through this Shabad because this Shabad is a journey of how do we experience that bliss and how do we also become liberated. Je Guru Sahib Ji sanu itthe mukti den aaye hai na, they can give it to us. It's all there on a plate. It's there on a plate. The question is, are we willing to take it? Are we willing to actually come to Guru Sahib Ji and do that ardas and say, Maharaj, bless me with your Sikhi so I can be liberated, be free from the suffering in this world. And the suffering doesn't just mean as being physical suffering, that's physical ailments and illnesses, but also the suffering within us, the anger issues we have, the egotistical issues we have, the greed we might have, the attachments we might have, the negativity we might have, the slandering we might do. If we don't want any of that, if we recognize that we have those problems, just sanu मन च गल ये हैगी है कि साडे मन च ये काम या क्रोध या विषय विकार ने अहंकार या मेरे मन दे विच मैं किस तरह परे करा किस तरह इन्हू दूर करा Guru Sahib Ji gives it to us on a plate. Are we willing to take it? That's the question. ये साडी choice है ये साडे कर्म ने कि जे असी गुरु साहिब जी दे अगे आके अरदास करके कि महाराज तुसी ये दात बख्शो जेदे नाल मेरी भी मुक्ति हो सकती है मैं थानू ये सवाल पूछना and I'd like for you to reflect upon this Sadh Sangat Ji. Are you willing to take it? Am I willing to take it? I could be sat here on a stage saying all these words, but have I even taken it? My own question to myself, have I actually tried to adopt what Guru Sahib Ji is teaching us and make them changes in my life? इस बात मेरे पे भी लागू है साध संगत जी एक टाइम आया श्री गुरु अर्जन देव जी महाराज गुरता गद्दी उन्होंने महाराज ने बख्शी श्री गुरु रामदास जी ने their father Guru Ramdas Ji blessed them with the Gurta Gaddi and Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji they had two elder brothers Priti Chand Mahadev and Priti Chand Sadh Sangat Ji तुसी जानू होंगे Priti Chand the eldest brother he conspired against Guru Arjan Dev Ji because he was jealous उन्होंने jealousy ਦੀ ਅੱਗ ਅੰਦਰ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ he was so angry and jealous and full of ego that he wanted the Gurta Gaddi why didn't he go to my younger brother ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਭਰਾ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਮਰਵਾ ਦਵਾਂ assassinate the Guru he tried even to the point he tried to assassinate the Guru's child Sri Guru Hargobind Patsha Ji when they were young this is Priti Chand Mahadev Sadh Sangat Ji Mahadev ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਭਗਤੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਗਤੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਰੱਬ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲਾਪ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ they wanted to experience spirituality and experience God and have that darshan of God that was their job Mahadev had to make a choice Mahadev Guru Arjan Dev Ji's not eldest the second eldest brother he had to make a choice is he going to follow Priti Chand because Priti Chand was pretending to be the Guru he was sat on one side in Amritsar saying main Guru haan Sangat ji mere kol aao so the Sangat would come and give him peta come and do his darshan Mahadev thought ki chal ehi sacha Guru hoga main ede kol hi jana Mahadev went to Priti Chand Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji ek paase Maharaj ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ਰਧਾ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਕਰਦੀ ਸੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨੂੰ ਸੱਚੀ ਦੇਖਦੀ ਸੀ ਮੰਨਦੀ ਸੀ Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj ਨਾਲ ਸੀ and as they were with Guru Arjan Dev Ji ਸੰਗਤ ਦਾ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਸੰਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਦੇਣਾ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਾ ਨਾਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਦਾਤਾਂ ਬਖਸ਼ਣੀਆਂ Guru Arjan Dev Ji but Priti Chand couldn't do any of that Mahadev started to see that Priti Chand isn't actually really teaching the Sangat anything of great value that can really help enlightenment, help them achieve this bliss. He could see the ego, he could see the jealousy, he could see the anger, he could see the greed. Mahadev nu shanka pe Mahadev ਉਹ ਫਿਰ Guru Arjan Dev Ji ਦੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਇਆ Mahadev came into the Sangat of Guru Arjan Dev Ji and when he started to listen to Guru Arjan Dev Ji when he listened from their mukhar bind from their beautiful bachan from their mukhar bind from their mouth and he realized कि सच्ची मुच्ची एक Guru ने this is the true Guru Priti Chand is just a fake he's just a fake Baba wannabe but Guru Arjan Dev Ji they're the true Guru so Mahadev ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗ ਪਿਆ he came into the sanctuary of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj and as he came into their sanctuary into their sangat he started to build a relationship with Guru Arjan Dev Ji ਲਾਗੇ ਹੋਣ ਲੱਗ ਪਿਆ remember Sadh Sangat Ji Mahadev ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹਾਸਲ ਕਰਾਂ ਰੱਬ ਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਰਾਂ how do I experience God? How do I see God? मैं उन्होंने दर्शन कितना करूं? And Satsang, this question isn't limited to just Mahadev. This question is also in many Sangats' hearts as well. मेरे दिल दे विच ये भी गल हुंदी है कि how can I have that darshan? How can we experience that bliss? This is the topic of today. How do we experience this bliss? How do we come into this Sikhi Jivan where Rab de darshan sanu bhi ho jaan? So Satsang ji, let's explore this. Let's try to understand how Guru Sahib Ji teaches us, talks to Mahadev and gives these bachan. So Satsang ji, we're going to join into with this Shabad of Ek Pita, Ekas ke hum Barak, Tu mera Guru hai. And in this Shabad, Satsang ji, aapa dekhte hain कि Guru Sahib Ji, how they give these bachan to Mahadev as they explore this spiritual practice and spiritual journey and coming into Sangat. Ek Pita, Ek Pita, एक सके हम बारक, तू मेरा गुर हाय, तू मेरा गुर हाय। एक पिता, एक पिता, एक सके हम बारक, तू मेरा गुर हाय, एक पिता गुर हाय, तू मेरा गुर हाय। हिंदी शब्द सात्संग जी, Mahadev has gone with Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj to Govindwal. They've gone to Govindwal to remember Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੋਤੀ ਜੋਤ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਗਏ ਹਨ ਸਾਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ from Amritsar to Govindwal. And as they got to Govindwal, Satsang ji, Mahadev sees the Sangat. Mahadev ji see how the Sangat are doing so much shraddha, so much pyar, so much reverence to Guru Arjan Dev Ji. And ਉਹਦੇ ਮਨ 'ਚ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਬਣਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੜੀ ਦਿਲ ਦੀ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਬਣਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂ. I want to go speak to the Guru as well, my brother. And he goes to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj and he says, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, एक पिता, एक इसके बारके, ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਪਿਤਾ ਦੇ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਹਾਂ. We are the children of one father, Sri Guru Ramdas Ji. ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਹਾਂ. And मैं ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ. I want to ask you something. I have a request for you. How can I have the darshan of Akal Purkh Vaheguru? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਦੱਸੋ. Tell me ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ? How can I have that experience of Akal Purkh Vaheguru? ਇਹੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਇੱਕ ਪਿਤਾ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਜੀ, ਏਕਸ ਕੇ ਹਮ ਬਾਰਿਕ, ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਗੁਰ ਹਾਈ. ਗੁਰ ਹਾਈ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ in the Sakhi, in the context of the brothers, ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਗੁਰ ਭਾਈ, ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਭਰਾ ਹੈ. ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਬੇਟੇ ਹਾਂ. But ਗੁਰ ਹਾਈ, ਹਾਈ also means ਹੈ. ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ, ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ, ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਚੇਲਾ. ਦੇਖੋ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਭਾਵਨਾ. ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ, ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਚੇਲਾ ਹਾਂ. He comes to Guru Arjan Dev Ji with this ਭਾਵਨਾ. ਆਓ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੀਏ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ. ਸਾਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਰਸਨਾ ਵਾਂਝੀ ਨਾ ਰਹੇ. ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, we're here to sing Kirtan. It doesn't matter whether we're singing high, low, in tune, not in tune. Don't be precious about who you're around. You're not here to impress anybody. You're not here to impress me. You're here to impress your Guru. Just your Guru. Because it's the Guru who we need to impress. It's a Guru who we need to say, Guru Sahib Ji, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਮੈਂ ਠੀਕ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ, ਮੈਂ ਠੀਕ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ. So in this way ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜਨਾ ਹੈ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਕਤੀਆਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੀਆਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਪੜ੍ਹੋਗੇ। एक पिता एक सते हम बारिक तू मेरा बुरहाई तू मेरा बुरहाई एक पिता एक सते हम बारिक तू मेरा बुरहाई तू मेरा बुरहाई। सुन मीता जियो हमारा बल बल जासी। सुन मीता जियो हमारा बल बल जासी। हर दर्शन दे हो दिखाई हर दर्शन दे हो दिखाई तू मेरा बुरहाई तू मेरा बुरहाई। एक पिता एक सते हम बारिक तू मेरा बुरहाई तू मेरा बुरहाई। सुन मीता तूरी को बल जाई। सुन मीता तूरी को बल जाई। एव मन तेरा पाई एव मन तेरा पाई तू मेरा बुरहाई तू मेरा बुरहाई। एक पिता एक सते हम बारिक तू मेरा बुरहाई तू मेरा बुरहाई। वाहेगुरु 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 जपो। गज के साथ संगत जी लाओ। वाहेगुरु 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 वाहेगुरु। वाहेगुरु 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 वाहेगुरु। So Mahadev comes to Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ। Guru Arjan Dev Ji ਇਹ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਲਿਖ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, but Mahadev Ji he says कि सुन मीता जियो हमारा बल बल जासी, my soul, my जियो, my whole आत्मा, जियो हमारा बल बल जासी. Like we said, bal bal before means sacrifice. My soul is a sacrifice to you. जियो हमारा बल बल जासी, हर दर्शन देहो दिखाए. Show me how can I get the darshan of a Guru Vaheguru. Satsangat ji, this is the state, this is the feeling, the sharda of a jagyasu. A jagyasu is someone who is spiritually awakened. Someone who understands that spiritually, okay, I want to connect with the divine, I want to connect to Vaheguru, I want to connect to God, I want to connect to Nirankar, so many names. Kinne naam ne? But you want to connect to someone or something that is beyond comprehension. That one thing that can't be destroyed, that is imperishable. That one thing that is immaculate, Niranjan, has no dog, no blemish. That one thing that is pure. You see, Kaljugi Jivya, मैं Kaljugi Jivya, we're not pure, Satsanga Ji. Sirf to sirf Kalpurukh Vaheguru Ji is pure. Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is pure and perfect. He comes with his sharda. Jiyo hamara, sun mita, jiyo hamara, bal bal jasi. Har darshan deho dikhai, show me, how can I do this? Look at the nimarta, look at the sharda. Mahadev continues and he says, Sun mita, turi ko bal jai. Turi means dust, tur. He goes, I am even the sacrifice of the dust of your feet, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. Aapko Satnam, Nimarta, humbleness. I am the sacrifice of the dust of your feet, even your turi, your charan tur. Even that is great for me. Then Mahadev continues and he says, Eho man tera pai. How beautiful is that? Main tenu meri atma dinna, I'm giving you my soul. I'm the dust of your feet. I'm not even worthy of the dust of your feet. And actually I give you my man. Eho man tera pai. Oh my brother, ye man bhi tera hai. Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji nu keh raha hai, main tenu sab kuch de raha, giving you everything. Nimarta dekhiyo Satsang Ji. Mahadev continues. Pavan lova, mal mal tova, e man te kudesa. Pavan lova, mal mal tova, e man te kudesa. Sun mita, ho teri saranai aaya. Sun mita, ho teri saranai aaya. Prabh milo deho upadesa. Prabh milo deho upadesa. Tu mera gurhai, tu mera gurhai. Ek pita, ek pita, ek se hum mare hain. Tu mera gurhai, tu mera gurhai. पाप में लोगा मल मल धोवा पाप का मतलब पैर मिलोगा ना मतलब मालिश करना महादेव सेंट गुरु अर्जन देव जी महाराज पाप मिलोगा लेट मी मसाज योर फीट मैं तेरे पैरों को घुटा पैरों को मला पैरों की सेवा करा पाप मिलोगा मल मल धोवा मल मल के मैं तेरे पैर धोवा निमरता पाप मिलोगा मल मल धोवा एह मन तैकू देसा I'm giving you my man taiku desa I'm giving it to you we're repeating that again sun मीता हो तेरी शरणाई आया oh my friend sun मीता मेरे यार मेरे भाई मेरे गुरु भाई my brother my guru sun मीता हो तेरी शरणाई आया I've come into your sanctuary I've come into your शरणाई हो तेरी शरणाई आया प्रभु मिलो करो उपदेशा गुरु साहिब जी मैनू कोई उपदेश दवो तरस खावो जिस तरह मैं परमात्मा नु मैं मिल सका look at his yearning look at how much Mahadev wants this so badly and Satsang ji when I reflected on this Shabad and I was thinking about this you know sometimes in life we really yearn for something we go to all ends of the world to do something, whether it's for a family member or whether it's for our own possessional wealth. Maybe we want to go and get a car and pull out all the stops and get all the finance deals and do all the comparison sites and put in so much effort to go into different dealerships and getting the car we want at the price we want. Same with a house. We go and buy a house, we look at many houses, we spend so much time and effort to go and look at the best deal, the best house, ilaka theek hai, ghar theek hai, garage theek hai, bedroom theek hai, sara kuch dekhna hai, sara kuch. Everything. Kitchen theek hai, nahi theek, banani paogi, kharcha karna paoga. How many things do we assess before we go and make a commitment to anything? And look at that shraddha we have. I say shraddha, that desire we have to go and get something and we put in so much effort to get it. Right? Heckin? And by the way, I'm not saying don't buy a car. I'm not saying don't buy a house. It's सारा कुछ जिंदगी में सानू चाहिदा है रहन नू, बैठन नू, करन नू, सेवा करन नू. We need all of this. I'm not saying we don't need it. I'm giving you an example. In the same way, if we have so much desire to get something, look at the desire that Mahadev has. How much desire he has to have the darshan of Vaheguru. How much desire he has to experience that bliss within him. I ask myself the question, do I have that kind of desire? Do I feel that much desire that I want to have that darshan as well? Do we have that desire? Okay, we would go to all ends to be able to have that darshan of a Guru Vaheguru Ji. And what does that darshan really feel like? What does that really mean to us? I remember a Shabad we often recite jad khushiyan da sama aunda hai lakh khushiyan paatsahiyan je Satguru nadar kare hai na aap sare Shabad jaande hain na we all know that Shabad lakh khushiyan paatsahiyan je Satguru nadar kare the next pankti nimak ek har naam de मेरा मन तन शीतल होए. So for me, my very simplistic view of experiencing Naam, and this is a very simplistic view, just my experience. Any Gyani or any spiritual people in the Sangat or anybody watching online, they will know and they will have more experiences than me. I'm not like that. I'm just a guy sat on a stage talking to you, doing the job. But that experience of what Guru Sahib Ji says, Nimak Ek, Har Naam De, for a Nimak, for an instant, if I can experience that Naam, Nimak Ek, Har Naam De, give me that Naam, that experience, Mera Man, Tan, Mera Man, my mind, my man, my heart, my tan, my body, Sital Hoy. Sital means tranquil, at peace, and a calmness. So a very simplistic, skimming the surface view of experiencing Naam, of bliss, is being in a place of calmness, of tranquility, of being in complete relaxation, not having all the furne and the thoughts of the world coming into our mind, not having distractions, not having anyone disturb us, not thinking of anything but keeping our mind in a place of sun. Complete bliss, where we've got no distraction in our mind or physically around us. Sad Sangat, that's Naam. That's an experience of Naam. So the question is, how much are we yearning that Naam? How much are we practicing this at home? Because Sikhi isn't in the Gurdwara, or should I say, isn't just in the Gurdwara. Sikhi is what you do at home. Sikhi starts from home. Sikhi is what you do on an everyday basis. Sikhi is you living the bhajan of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Sikhi is having these virtues of Daya, Santokh, Dharam, Nimarta, Khema, forgiveness, humility, compassion, and then actually living the world with those virtues. The consequence of that is we become better people. The goal isn't to become better people though. Somebody wants to ask me, what is the purpose of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji? What is the role of the Guru? What is the Guru here to do? And their vichar was that the Guru is here just to make you a better person. And I said to him, well, actually, it's probably not just to make you a better person. That's a kind of a byproduct. That's a side effect of what they're really trying to do. Guru Sahib Ji are trying to get us to experience this Anand, this bliss, and get us to meet the Kalpuruk of Vaheguru Ji. Merge back into the oneness. Merge. When we leave this body, we go back to the one. But more importantly, whilst we're living, we experience the one. People call the one God, the people, we call it Akal Purakh, we call that Vaheguru, we call it all these names. I said before, many now. But you want to experience that one divine energy that has made the whole universe. Sara kuch banaya hai. Ki nahi banaya? Sirf sanu nahi banaya, sirf dharti nahi banaya. Sara kuch banaya. The whole universe, the whole cosmos, they've made things that we don't even know about. We can't even comprehend. If anybody's into cosmology and like looking at the universe, and I'm fascinated by space and the galaxies and all of this, I'm sure some of you are. And I read an article the other day that only last year, scientists have discovered a massive kind of cosmological thing, this element, which never been discovered before, and is 1.3 billion light years in size. It's called the Kuiper, and it's this massive structure in space that they've never seen before. They only found it last year. Who made that? Who made the star, which when you fly around it, it'll take you 1,000 years to go around this star, the biggest star that is near our solar system? ਇਹ ਕਾਲਪੁਰਖ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਉਹ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ, ਜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ 'ਚ we can't even comprehend. I was telling my son the other day that we take 8 hours to fly from here to India. Imagine what that feels like to fly around a star 1,000 years. 1000 ਸਾਲ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਆ। ਕਮਾਲ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਹੈ, we will never comprehend how Vaheguru Ji works, never. But what we can do is we can experience Vaheguru, experience something. And that experience, Satguru Ji, is what Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji are giving to us on a plate. The question I said before, and it still stands, are we willing to take it? Are we willing to accept that? Thal vich tin vastu payo, Sat Santokh Vicharo, Amrit Naam Thakur Ga Payo, Jiska Savas Adharo. Maharaj has given it to us on a plate. Sat, the truth, Santokh, contentment, Naam, Amrit, all of this. Going back to the Sakhi, Mahadev gives everything. Sara kuch denda Guru Sahib Ji, Jannat teri pੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ. And he surrenders. He says, everything is yours, Guru Sahib Ji. Give me a bhajan. give me something that will help me connect and have that darshan of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji. And in this way, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj give him the answer and give us the teaching that will help us connect as well. मान न कीजै शरण परी जय करे सो पला मनाइए मान न कीजै शरण परी जय करे सो पला मनाइए सुन मीता जियो पिंड सब कन अरती जय सुन मीता जियो पिंड सब कन अरती जय देव दर्शन हर जियो पाए देव दर्शन हर जियो पाए तू मेरा गुरहारे तू मेरा गुरहारे एक पिता एक पिता एक सके हम बारे तू मेरा गुरहारे तू मेरा गुरहारे एक पिता एक पिता एक पिता एक सके हम बारे तू मेरा गुरहारे तू मेरा गुरहारे मान ना की जाए शरण परी जाए करे सो भला बनाइए Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, they give this bachan to Mahadev and to us and they say मान ना की जाए मान ना करो मान means pride अहंकार मान ना की जाए शरण परी जाए come into the sanctuary, come into the saranai, come into the sharan of the Guru, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, but don't have any ego. Maan na kijai. Don't have any ego. Ehi ek gal Sat Sangat Ji, bahut baddi gal hai. One of the first of these things that Maharaj is teaching Mahadev and teaching us, maan nu apa maan na rakhiye, ahankar na rakhiye. Let's not have that pride that we have X, Y and Z possessions. क्योंकि असी चल जाना वो चीज़ें ने इत्थे रह रहना मान ना की जाए शरण परी जाए come into the sanctuary निमरता देना प्यार देना and then उस तो हो भी बड़ी गल करे सो भला मनाइए. What does this mean? करे whatever Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji does करे सो भला मनाइए उच्च भलाया. Whatever Vaheguru Ji does, whatever Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji creates out there in the cosmos or within our homes or within our lives, whatever they do, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭਲਾ ਮਨਾਓ. ਜੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਦਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਭਲਾ. ਜੇ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਉਹ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਭਲਾ. ਜੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੁੱਖ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਉਹ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਭਲਾ. ਜੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੁੱਖ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਉਹ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਭਲਾ. ਹਰੇਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਲਾ ਕਰੋ, ਹੁਕਮ ਨੂੰ ਮੰਨੋ. And this goes back to the very first teaching of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, of Sri Guru Anand Dev Ji, in Sri Japji Sahib Ji da part that we read every day. And odi rati bhi vichar rahi hundi si. Last night we had a Divan in Chapsam Gurdwara Sahib, and very similar conversation was happening there about hukum. Give satyara hoye, give kude tutte pal. What does this mean? How do I become Kiv Satyara hoye? How do I become truthful? How do I experience the truth? How do I try to understand the truth? Kiv Satyara hoye. Kiv kude tutte pal. Kur, this falseness. Everything we see with our eyes is regarded as false because it's not permanent. If it's not permanent, it's not, I'm not going to say it's not real, it's physically real, but it's not going to be there forever. And that's why it's false. And how do we break away from this falseness? How do we detach from this falseness? How do we recognize that ये सारा कुछ नकली है? किव सत्यारा हुई है कि कूड़े टुट्टे पाल हुक्म रजाई चलना. Effectively, Maharaj is saying, in very simple words, go with the flow. Go with the flow. Hukum rajai chalna. Go with that flow. Ode hukum de naal chalo. Kyunki ode hukum de naal hi sara kuch hai. Ode hukum de vich hi sab kuch hai. Ode hukum che bhala hai. Ode hukum che anand hai. In acceptance of Akal Purukh Vaheguru Ji's whatever they do, there's absolute bliss in that. Absolute bliss in that. And in the same way, Sadh Sangat Ji, whatever Guru Sahib Ji say to us, there's bliss in that as well. So in this way, Guru Arjan Dev Ji is saying to Mahadev, Kare so pala manaiye, oche pala karo, manna kije, manna karo, manna kije, saran parije, come into the sanctuary, Kare so pala manaiye, pala karo. Ode hukum de pale chalo. And then they continue and they say, Sonamita. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is now saying to their brother, Sonamita, Jio, your soul, your Atma, Jio, everything, Jio, Pind, your body, Jio, Pind, Sab Tan Arpija, give your Tan, your mind, everything to the Guru. Sonamita, Jio, Pind, Sab Tan Arpija, Eo, Hardaratsan Jio Paiye. This is how we then come into the experience of Akal Purukh Vaheguru Ji. This is how we then experience Vaheguru. What does this mean? Let's break this down. Ek Panktiya de vich Sadh Sangat Ji is the solution, is the answer to the question. Jio is your soul. We've talked about your soul. Give your soul to the Guru. But then your body, Maharaj saying, give your pind, your body to the Guru as well. What does this mean? What does it mean to give your body to the Guru? Let's break this down. ਸਾਡੇ ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੰਜ ਭੂਤਕ ਸਰੀਰ with five senses, eyes. ਇਹ eyes ਕਿੱਥੇ ਦੇਖਦੀਆਂ ਹਨ? ਇਹ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਹਨ? ਕੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਫੋਨ ਤੇ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ? ਕੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਟੈਲੀ ਤੇ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ? ਆਪਾਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕੀ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ? ਅੱਖਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ? ਸੋਚਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ. This is giving your body to the Guru. I'm just dissecting this. Where are your eyes going? Give them to the Guru. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੰਨ ਕੀ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ? ਕੰਨਾਂ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ? What is our ears listening to? What songs are we listening? Are they giving us calm? Are they giving us anger? Are they giving us ego? Are they giving us desires for the worldly possessions? Or are they giving us Kirtan, Barak, Simran? Something that's dharmic, something that's going to put us on a path of dharm. ਇਹ ਮੂੰਹ ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ? ਇਹ ਮੂੰਹ 'ਚ ਮਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਨਿਕਲ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਇਹ 'ਚ ਮੂੰਹ 'ਚ ਕੌੜੇ ਬੋਲ ਨਿਕਲ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ? Am I swearing and cursing with this mouth and talking slander and negativity? ਇਹ 'ਚੋਂ ਗੰਦੀਆਂ ਗਾਲਾਂ ਨਿਕਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਇਹ 'ਚੋਂ ਚੰਗੀਆਂ ਮਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਨਿਕਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, when we're going to speak to somebody, even our words are an arrow. Even our words are an arrow. That arrow can bless somebody or an arrow can hurt somebody. Are we hurting someone? Or are we helping them with compassion and love? Eh, hath ki kar rahe ne? What are my hands doing? Is my hand picking up a bottle of alcohol? Is my hand picking up a cigarette? Is my hand doing some drugs and intoxication that I'm doing something else which I shouldn't be doing? Are my hands doing that? Or are my hands doing Seva of the Sangha? Or are my hands doing Seva of the Guru? Or are my hands picking up a Gutka Sahib? What are my hands doing? A Kada should remind us of that as well. When we wear our Kada, before we pick up a bottle of alcohol, let's remember that main Guru da Sikh mein Kada paya hai. Should I be doing this? Question yourselves. It could be anything else. I will refer to alcohol. It could be anything. Anything that is negative, that is against Guruji's maryada, against Guruji's wishes. This is giving your body to the Guru. Mere pair kithe ja rahe ne? Where are my feet taking this body? Am I going into clubs and bars and discos where I'm just going to be obliterated with calm content, lustful content? Am I just going to be in a place where my eyes and my ears cannot stop listening to what I shouldn't be seeing or hearing? Are my feet going to some other place where I shouldn't be going? Are my feet taking me into the Guru's sanctuary? This is giving your body to the Guru. This is why I said, Sad Sangat Ji, Sikhi doesn't live in the Gurdwara. Sikhi is in the Gurdwara, but it's also outside of the Gurdwara. It's what you do at home. It's what you do in your life. Dusri gal, when we give our body to the Guru, let's grow our case. Because this case is Guru de more ne. This case, this dada, the star, this case on our head, is Guru di nishaniya. This is Guru's, it's not ours. So who are we to cut it? And I'm not saying that to make anyone feel guilty. I'm saying that because this is my emotion, because I went through that same journey. Many years ago, I used to trim and shave and all of that. My dastar wasn't a damalla like this. It was an Africa style dastar. I went through the same emotions. कि मैं भी कड़ा पाया, मैं भी शराब का ग्लास चख रहा हूँ, एक ठीक है कि नहीं? मैं जे गुरु ਨੂੰ अपना शरीर देन लगा हां, should I be trimming my dada at the same time or not? It made me think, it made me question. And I'm just sharing that with you because this is what Guru Sahib Ji is saying. If you want that darshan of Akal Purukh Vaheguru Ji, if you truly want to have that experience and be one, Jio, Pind, Sabta Narpi Jai, give your body, this is giving your body. Your man, your tan, give your mind as well to the Guru. And what does that mean? Jiri sanu buddhi hai na, our intellect that we have, what we think we know. Wipe it clean. What we think we know, we don't know. Guru Sahib Ji will reprogram our mind and really reconstruct everything for us. This is reprogramming. Now you're on a transformational journey where you're giving your body to the Guru. You're doing things that are, I'm not going to say religious, because Sikhi is not a religion. You might be shocked when I say that. I don't believe Sikhi is a religion. Sikhi is a way of life. It's not a list of do's and don'ts. It's a spiritual path that Guru Sahib Ji has laid out for us, that if you want to have the experience of Vaheguru, if you want to connect with the divine, your life needs to change. You don't need to follow a religion. We follow the faith of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji that they established, because they've given us the rasta, the path. Make your life walking on that path. Make your life committed to that path. Not a path of just coming to the Gurdwara on a Sunday and never coming again and then doing everything else outside of home. I used to laugh. I know some people who'd come to the Gurdwara, family members, I won't say who they are, and as soon as they come out of the Gurdwara, they're on the phone or they go home and Gala come out and the slandering comes out and all this comes out, and I'm like, come on guys, you've just been to the Gurdwara, right? What have you learned? About and you come home and off you go again, phone te chugliyan, earn it, come on. This is what it means to let Vaheguru Ji, Guru Sahib Ji reprogram our sochani and come to such a state where we are in tune with Guru Sahib Ji's button. When we're in tune with their instruction, their guidance, we can live a life of fulfillment. They give us a framework. And in that framework, believe it or not, Sad Sangat Ji, hasandeyan, khilandeyan, khavandeyan, viche hove mugan. We can have a laugh. We can wear our clothes, we can eat our food, we can do whatever we want to do within a framework. And we can still achieve mukti. We can still experience the divine. In this way, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj guide Mahadev. And they say, you know what, my brother, my friend, you do this and Piru Darshan ho jange. This is the thali, this is the plate. The question here, Satsang, is, are we willing to do that? Are we willing to come into the sanctuary, give up everything that we know, give up this body for the Guru's use, and say, Guru Sahib Ji, this is all of yours. मैं तेरी सरनाई आया, मैं तेरे थानू मथा टेकदा, मैं सब कुछ थोड़ा, मेरा कुछ नहीं है. Are we willing to say that and do that? And then if we are, Maharaj Kirpa Karan, that we can start to spiritually walk on this path. One day Maharaj will bless all of us with Amrit Didar. Anybody who hasn't been blessed with Amrit, Maharaj Kirpa Karan Sarante. Why do I say this? Because Satsang Ji, Amrit Shakti Banda comes into such a discipline of Bani Padni, Seva Karni, Naam Japna. It's not that an Amritari is better than someone who isn't Amritari. Ekal nahi. Being an Amritari is just you signing into the University of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj and saying, I am now willing to walk on your path. So that is. It's not the end game. Amrit Shakna is not the end goal. The end goal is when our soul leaves this body and Dharamraj then says, Chal main tere lekha dekha dekha. Dharamraj jab lekha mange, kya mukh leke jayega. Yahi gal hai na? When we leave this body, Dharamraj more pa hoga. We can't phone a friend, I can't phone a solicitor, I can't justify what I've done in my life. Dharamraj ne kehna ki chal teri account dekhiye, bande aap ki karke aaya. Aap ki kavange, kya mukh leke jayega. सोचने वाली गल है. सुना ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣੀ ਸੋਚ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਜੇ ਛਕ ਲਿਆ, if we come into this fold of what Guru Sahib Ji is blessing us with, of doing Barak in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, understanding Gurbani, changing our life, to come into the fold of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, that's a blessing for us. It's there for the taking. Are you willing to take it? That's the question. आओ साथ संगत जी, शब्द की आखिरी पंक्तियां पढ़िए. पयो अनुग्रहो प्रसाद संतन के. Guru Sahib Ji says that Maharaj has been so merciful. पयो अनुग्रहो प्रसाद संतन के. हर नामा है मीठा. That this naam is now so sweet to me. Vaheguru Gur mantar naam hai. Through that naam, through the mantar, through recitation, through chanting, through simran, we can experience Akal Purukh Vaheguru Ji. We can experience our bliss. जन नानको गुर कृपा धारी सब उकुल निरंजन डीठा. Mahadev Ji saying, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is saying that सब उकुल निरंजन डीठा. इन्नी कृपा हुई कि सब सारे पासे उकुल जिहड़ा कुल तो बगैर है, अकुल जिहड़ा कोई कुल नहीं हैगा, who has no caste, अकुल निरंजन immaculate डीठा. I can see that one everywhere. When we have that darshan, we come into their sangat, into their sharanai, with their blessings. Maharaj completes all of the satsang. Payo andro prasad santan ke har nama hai meetha. एक पिता एक सके हम बारक, तू मेरा बुरहाई, तू मेरा बुरहाई। सब लिखो, एक पिता एक पिता एक सके हम बारक, तू मेरा बुरहाई, तू मेरा बुरहाई, तू मेरा बुरहाई, तू मेरा बुरहाई। साध संगत जी, साज तो बगैर ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਪੰਕਤੀਆਂ ਸਭਾ ਨੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਸਭ everybody sing together because these ਪੰਕਤੀਆਂ are so relevant to all of us। एक पिता श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी महाराज, एक पिता एकस के हम बारक, ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰਕ ਹਾਂ। आओ ਗੱਜ के सारे पढ़िए। एक पिता एक पिता एक पिता एक सके हम बारक, तू मेरा बुरहाई, तू मेरा बुरहाई। एक पिता एक सके हम बारक, तू मेरा बुरहाई, तू मेरा बुरहाई, तू मेरा बुरहाई। साध संगत जी, इतनी सेवा प्रवान करनी, दास को कीर्तन करते हैं, विचारा करते हैं, एक नहीं अनेका प्रकार दियां कृतियां हो गई। साध संगत जी, हम सो आस्किंग फॉर योर फॉरगिवनेस। गुरु साहिब जी मेरे पर हाथ रखन, गुरु साहिब जी अगे हाथ जोड़ के बेनती है कि महाराज माफी ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਹਿੰਮਤ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ, ਅਸੀਸਾਂ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ। ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਸਾਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਣ। ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਅਸੀਸਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਨ ਕਿ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਧੂੜ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਆ ਸਕੀਏ, ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨਾਲ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ। ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਹੈ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਮੌਕਾ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਆ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਹੈ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਤੀ। ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਹਰੇਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਥ ਨਾਲ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦ ਵੀ ਬਚਨ ਜਦ ਵੀ ਕੁਛ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਥ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਸੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਨੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਪਾਠ ਨਾਲ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਹੈ। ਸਾਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਪਾਠ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੁੜੀਏ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਦਾ ਹੁਕਮਨਾਮਾ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ। राम कली मन राति जा, एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद आनंद पया में माए, सतगुरु मैं पाए, सतगुर का पाया से मन दिया वादाया, तन पर हार बनिया शबद का बनियाई, शब्दों का वो हरि तेरा पंचमी बरसाया, कह नानक आनंदो सतगुरु मैं पाया। ए मन मेरे तू सदा रो हर नाल रो तू मन मेरे दुख सब विसारा, अंगीकारो करे तेरा कारज सब समान, सुगना गला सुमरत स्वामी सो क्यों मनो विसारे, नानक मन मेरे सदा रो नाले, साचे वसिया वाजे शब्द कनेरे। कह नानक सच्चे साच क्या नहीं करते रे, साचा नाम मेरा आधार। साच नाम आधार मेरा जिन भूखा सब गवार। कर शांत सुख मन आए वसिया जिन इच्छा सब को जाए। सरदा कुर्बान किया गुरु मिटो जिसनिया बड़ियाइया। कह नानक सुनो संतो शब्द करो पे यारो, साचा नाम मेरा आधार। वाजे पंच शब्द घर सभागे, घर सभागे शब्द वाजे। कलाज कर तारिया पंच दूत वस की पे काल कंठ मारे। जिनको से नाम हर के लागे, कह नानक कैस को आतित कर अनंत बाजे। अनंत सुनो बड़े पागियो सकल मनोरथ पूरे। पार ब्रह्म पाया उतरे सगल विसूरे। दुख रोग संताप उतरे सुनी सच्ची वाणी। संत साजन भय सर से पूरे गुटे जानी। सुनते पुनी कहते तुम्हें सतगुरु दया भरपूर। बिनवंत नाम गुरु चरण लाग, बाजे अनहद तुरे सलो। पवन गुरु पाणी पिता माता तक महात। दिल सनात दाई दाया मिले सगल जगत। दुनियाया बुरियाया बाजे कर्म दूर। करनी आपो अपनी ये नेड़े के दूर। जिन्नी नाम ते आया ये मसकत काल। नानक ते मुक्ति उजले एक छूटी नाल। जिन्नी नाम ते आया ये मसकत काल। नानक ते मुक्ति उजले एक छूटी नाल। वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। जो गज के बुलावे सो निहाले। वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह।